Okay, this is Global Missing Persons Alert, Interpol Yellow Notice number 21-22733. And I'm going to show you where this self-hating, jealous, envious skank, one of the DHHS spies, okay, from Macomb County Corporate Council, who was stalking me and tried to murder me in cold blood the other day. Okay, and this is about the 1 hour and 23-minute mark on this Facebook Live video from May 29th, 2026. Now, just to give you a little bit of summary before I start, I was walking down Dale Street, westbound towards Van Dyke. In this fucking whore, Macomb County DHHS and with the Black Lives That Don't Matter, Department of Homeland Security, FEMA contracted Black Lives That Don't Matter, kidnapping, trafficking, murder, terrorist organization. Okay. She came up Dale, eastbound as I was walking westbound. And, you know, she had the window down and broke her neck to stare me down as she passed, with a big old ignorant, arrogant, narcissistic, boot-lip smirk on her face. She wanted me to know. At that same time, and I was walking and talking. Okay, and you may or may not, if you review the video, okay, you may or may not see the car come up. I think there was like 2 different vehicles that had passed me. Oh, you better believe I'm going out with this phone every motherfucking day. And it's going to be up, pointed, and directed at everybody in front of me from here on out. Okay, everybody in front of me is going to be on this camera before anything happens from here on out. Okay, they told me as she passed, well, it was obvious. I said, who in the fuck is that bitch following me? They told me she's DHHS Macomb. Okay, an hour and a half later when I was on my way back. An hour, 20 minutes later. Now I was standing on Van Dyke at Engelman on the west side of Van Dyke, waiting to cross Van Dyke eastbound on Engelman. Okay. And I waited for the crosswalk, and you will see the red car with the 2 white guys that were like 3 feet away from running me over. I had the right of way. I had the crosswalk. And when I proceeded to walk with the crosswalk, and I had my wagon, and I am disabled, okay, and I'm not able to move fast. If I would have been 3 feet forward, I would have been under that white car with those 2 white guys in it. They're irrelevant. They're just a couple of idiots, and they get a free pass because they're white. Okay. This bitch was right behind them. And she wasn't feet from running me over. It was mere inches. Okay? Mere inches. And as she went past, she did the same thing she did when she came down Dale Street. This bitch wanted me to motherfucking know, and you can see that this bitch's big old ugly boot lip smirk. Well, this bitch ain't gonna be smirking for long. She's on a Musadi targeting list now. Okay? This boot lip bitch ain't gonna be smirking for long. And so the Americans aren't going to arrest her because it's a $30,000 Patriot Act murder ticket under FISA, which is a highly classified triple top secret set of laws that the general public's not supposed to learn about. Okay, with secret laws, secret courts, and secret kidnapping warrants with $30,000 murder tickets on the victim's head, okay, under the Patriot Act. $30,000 murder tickets that these Black Lives That Don't Matter can't carry out because they don't have the power or the protection necessary. Okay, and it's important to say that they signed up on this contract in 2022, and they're still trying to kill me, and they can't. In 2022, without the necessary security clearance to know who they signed these murder tickets on or why. Okay? If anybody cares, if anybody values her life, because I don't, ICC Prosecutor, the International Criminal Court. If you care about this boot-lip skank's life, because I don't, then you'll do whatever it takes to arrest her now. Okay? Otherwise, well, hey, I don't care if she gets arrested or not, because I'll take justice any way I can get it. And I know the position she put herself in. And I know I know she did not have the necessary power or protection to try to run me over. Matter of fact, she's the one being trafficked now. She's the one being trafficked now. Okay? Landstuhl's trafficking her. She is under 24/7 satellite remote viewing. And she's on a targeting list much more intelligent and sophisticated than this child's play shit that the Americans are running. These fat, stupid, lazy, vaccine-damaged Americans who can't even carry out a $30,000 murder ticket. It's been 8 years. They can't even pull it off. Okay, it started with 4,000 dumb Americans recruited. They can't even pull it off. Okay. So, and I have her still shots, and you will be able to see in the still shots how close she was to me. And you can see that big old ugly boot lip smirk. Okay? Charles Darwin Science Project, engineered and devolved in a Charles Darwin science project gone seriously wrong. Okay, let's play the video. Okay, I'm going to tell you, these Muslims are despicable. If you say salam alaikum to them, they won't say wa alaikum salam. Let me see if I'm at the right spot. They'll just stare right fucking through you like you have 3 fucking heads and just you just stepped off of a fucking spacecraft with 3 fucking heads in a spacesuit. If you say salam alaikum to a Muslim in America, this Muslim driving past, I think that's the first Muslim in probably 20 years that actually said salam alaikum. Oh, okay. If you walk into their business, no. In the United States Army, in KMT Prestige, and their Black Lives That Don't Matter terrorist role players. Okay, that's what they did. Okay. He did, and then he came chasing me down the street, calling my name to stop, and he apologized to me. And did I go too far? Time I had ever seen or heard. Okay, no, it's coming. Mark Fryers even talk clearly that you could even understand him. First time I could understand him. Okay, and he calls me Miss Black. He doesn't even know my real name. He calls me Miss Black because I'm that'd be because the Darwin Iggers, the porch monkey spook Darwin Iggers got in front of it with their 9-year-old intellects and immaturity levels. Okay, I believe. We go past Marks. I can't show you Asthma Place. Here we go. Okay, that's a psyop. I get targeted just. Okay, now I'm at this. Now I'm waiting. It's at 1 minute and 32 seconds. And this is where I'm standing on Van Dyke at the corner of Engelman on the west side of Van Dyke, waiting for the crosswalk and the right-of-way to proceed across Van Dyke eastward bound. Okay, 1 minute, 32 seconds. Here we go. We're walking past there. I get targeted with remote electromagnetic weapons just for walking past there. And then Landstuhl will be talking to me and telling me things about those Saudis that live there. Okay, let me tell you something. These Yemenis here, okay, these Yemeni here, they're Saudi Arabians under Yemeni cover fronts. Okay, they're not supposed to tell people they're from Saudi Arabia. They're supposed to operate under Yemeni cover fronts, and that's what they're doing. And they're bringing them in by the fucking boatload. And they're trying to turn Centerline and Warren, Michigan, USA into a modern day Hejaz. Okay? All these Yemeni. Okay, look at this fool. Look at this idiot. Hey, asshole! Do you see I have the right of way? Do you see I have the right of way? Bitch. See how they are here? See how they are here? Low-class dirtballs of America, folks. Bottom of the garbage can. Bottom of the world's garbage can. You see how they are? You cross the street here, you're risking your life. These ignorant, dumb Americans. Okay. I got still shots of her. And that's the same igger bit. And you can see in the still shots that will be posted how close she was. And you can see that big old ugly boot lip spook smirk. Okay, boy, does she ever think she's something else. Well, yeah, well, she's about to find out who the fuck she is and isn't. She's about to get put in her motherfucking place, and she's about to find out who in the fuck she fucked with out there stalking me for purposes of kidnapping, human trafficking, and murder and terrorism. Racially profiled, racially motivated, Black Lives Matter terrorism. Okay? And just to show you what's going on with Black Lives Matter, Black Lives that don't matter. Oh, I got a beautiful post, okay, about these teen takeovers. These Black Lives that don't matter and these teen takeovers. Okay. This is golden for the international community, all of America's most hated and most feared enemies. That post is going to be next. Okay. So this is Global Missing Persons, and that was 1 hour at the 1 hour and 32-minute mark on that Facebook Live. That was on May 29th, 2026. This is Global Missing Persons Alert. Interpol Yellow Notice number 21-227. Oh, you know what? No, I don't have the pictures in this one. Okay. We'll just wait for the post. Interpol Yellow Notice number 21-22733. Death to America.